So good evening,
Okay.
everybody. This is Dr. Akhil Monga. Akhil has topped AIMS and in fact, he has been guiding students for many years to crack every entrance exam, which is connected to central institutes like AIMS, PGI, NIMHANS, and many of Akhil's friends have topped those exams. And Akhil, I think it's a good thing that all the exams have combined together. It
Yes,
takes
sir.
away the stress from the students of multiple exams at 15 days interval, 7 days interval, what all forms to fill up, what all cities to visit. One session, and I think they can then focus on the NEET. And I hope they don't have to focus anywhere. And that's the
Yes.
last exam, they appear just like you did. So, Akhil, over to you. Guide them over how to approach and strategize for Institute of National Importance, INI CET. So all the best. Thank you very much.
Just 1 second. Are you able to see my screen, sir?
Yeah, we can see your screen, Akhil.
Okay, so I'll start with the thing that what has changed in the last 15 days is we've got a new exam here. And I think this was something that was on the card for a long time and used to feel that this should have happened a long time back. With so many exams coming up, everybody, having a different kind of exam paper. Every week you are trying to find out which question papers to do, what are the topics important for PGI, what are the topics important for JIPMER, NIMHANS is a different concept altogether. So keeping all that in mind, I feel that this Institute of National Importance CET 2021 is something that will help the students overall. Also, I've seen a lot of students missing out on ranks in all the exams, like they got 40, 30, 40 ranks, and then they are not able to pick up the choice of their preference of their subject anywhere because they're always having an issue with the initial ranks and everywhere they get picked up because sometimes just some people are not able to get all questions exactly right because I've seen that for being in the top 10, 20, you need to have one very good day, whereas you may still keep getting 50, 60 rank everywhere and then in the end feel like that I have not been able to take subject any of the top institutes. So next that we want to tell you is what all institutions are covered and all the AIMS, including AIMS New Delhi and AIMS Rishikesh, Bhopal, Bhubaneswar, Jodhpur, Nagpur, Patna, Raipur, and Puducherry, NIMHANS, JIPMER, all 7 institutes of the AIMS and 3 institutes including PGI, JIPMER, and NIMHANS has been included. So that's very good. There are a lot of seats when they club it together. And recently I have seen that a lot of the newer colleges that have like Jodhpur, like Bhubaneswar, they are picking up certain departments that you can join even if you are not getting it in AIMS New Delhi. So basically the basic registration that you have done ever will continue and it will continue to be when a number of times you may have to give the exam. So this is something that you don't have to repeat. This is just your general information as a candidate and it will stay with the institute. And then you have to apply for the this generation of RUC code is always unique. This is for each session you have to generate a new code. And this is a final registration application form for this time that you have to fill. You'll get the admit card. So, and then you'll have the computer based test and there will be declaration of the results. So this part, I don't think we really need to focus. Just look at the registration.
Then my sound won't come.
And then you get focused on the computer based test. So this is the basic eligibility criteria. People used to question and to see all of them separately. Now you know that for candidates with the SC/ST category or benchmark disabilities, 50% marks in aggregate is what they need to be eligible in the MBBS course or equivalent course that they have done, even if they're foreign medical graduates. And for OBC EWS category, we have 55%. General category, we have 55% mark aggregate, which is required. This exam pattern is very simple now. 3 hours, 180 minutes, 200 objective type of questions. And they will include both single correct and multiple correct choice questions. So my like 99%, I'm quite sure that this exam will have what the AIMS pattern was introduced 1.5 years back. So don't worry. Mostly these will be, that was an experiment that they started, and this INI CET was, they were trying to bring it in for a long time. And 1.5 years of AIMS exams was basically an experiment to see if these type of questions work. So this will include all the types. So we've seen multiple type answers, PGI type answers, all questions will be included. And what is the recent pattern of AIMS exam is what is going to be the pattern for this INI CET. Pros and cons, as we discussed, single application process. You don't have to think twice. You don't have to keep filling in different forms. It's one-time application fee, so you don't waste application fee on each of these exams. Don't have to worry that I have to read specific topics for PGI, genetics, or the newer modalities you have to read, or different kind of question paper I have to follow. Previous years I have to follow. There is no subject-specific preparation. So sometimes in NEMHANS you'll have 60 questions that are more specific to a certain subject, neurology, and you have to read all that. So those things are totally out. You don't have to worry. There's a combined quota of seats. So a lot of seats, single counseling. You don't have to worry that if somebody leaves from PGI, then I'll get in AIMS. If I AIMS somebody leaves, I'll get in JIPMER. So that kind of confusion is not there. People won't be joining at 10 places together and leaving seats. So that confusion will go. You'll know in the first go that where you're going to get your seat. Only con is that sometimes people used to feel that I had a bad day. Okay, I didn't get good one in AIMS, but I am overall very well prepared. So I'll go again and still get an institute of national importance. So that way, one bad day is a con, but then that is something we can't bank on. If we have a good preparation and we know what the exam type we practiced, we should bank on and back our abilities in getting that. So I feel on the whole, the pros really outweigh the cons for this exam. These questions, again, I'll just rewind. This is what the questions have been coming in AIMS. So type 1 is a single best answer. This is a traditional pattern. AIMS 2000 November 18 and all the JIPMER, NIMHAN exams have been following this. And I'm pretty sure they will keep it the same, +1 -1 by 3. This will form the bulk of the examination. And you should try and go with, if you have like 20-30 questions that you have a doubt, I would prefer with a -1 by 3. If you are able to rule out 2 options, you should still go and try your luck. Between, I think if you've read, the chances that your gut feeling will be correct will be more. And so your total balance will be high, because in these exams, you can't really think about being very defensive, because the ranks are decided in very few marks at the top. So you have to give your best and try to score as much as possible. Then you